Hello students, now in this lecture we are going to discuss the inverse of matrix by using row transformation, and the order of a matrix is 3 by 3. Let us start with given matrix A as equals to 2, 3, 1. The second row is -1, 1, 0, and the third row is -2, 4, 3. Students, we are familiar. Here we have given the matrix A with elements 2, 3, 1, -1, 1, 0, -2, 4, 3. First of all, we check whether the determinant value for the given matrix is 0 or non-zero. Determinant value for A will be equals to 2 into bracket, is it 3 minus 0, 3, minus of 3 into bracket, remove the row and column in which that 3 lies, remaining elements will be evaluated with determinant form. It will be -3, -0, it is -3, plus 1 into bracket, -4, minus of -2, that is +2, -4 plus 2, which comes out to be equal to -2, which will be equals to 6 plus 9 minus 2, which is equals to 13. Determinant value for A is non-zero, which means very surely A is a non-singular matrix, which definitely tells us, which will gives the surety as A inverse exists. We have completed first part for the existence of inverse. Secondly, we are going to use A multiplied by A inverse is equals to identity, the relation, to find out inverse of a matrix. Since A is a square matrix of order 3, obviously its inverse will be, as well as the identity matrix will be of the same order as that of A. It means matrix A, its inverse and identity matrix will be a square matrices of order 3. A into A inverse is equal to I, the relation to be used. We operate that A in such a way that, giving the row transformation operations on this A, it will get reduced to identity matrix. Next, no doubt it will get multiplied with A inverse. Term to the right side will be whatever may be the operations made on this A to reduce, to convert it in terms of identity matrix. The same will be followed on this right side matrix, so that you will get another matrix which is nothing but A inverse. Let us write down all the matrices A as well as I in this relation, so that it will be A be the matrix with 0, 0, 1. Now, in the next procedure steps, we convert this matrix A in terms of an identity matrix. आता हा जो मॅट्रिक्स आहे हा आयडेंटिटीला कन्व्हर्ट करायचा, याचा अर्थ हे जे लोअर एलिमेंट्स आहेत, लोअर ट्रायंगुलर एलिमेंट्स हे आणि हे 0 आणायचे आहेत. बाकी सगळे जे एलिमेंट्स आहेत ते आयडेंटिटी एलिमेंट 1, याचा अर्थ हा मॅट्रिक्स रिड्यूस होऊन या फॉर्मॅटला आला पाहिजे. याचा अर्थ इन ॲज आयडेंटिटी मॅट्रिक्स, इट मीन्स except the diagonal elements, all the diagonal entries must be 0. Hint अशी घ्या की हे एलिमेंट 0 आणलं की इमिडिएटली त्याच्यावरचं अपर साइडचं एलिमेंट 0 आणून घ्या. Once we make this entry 0, try to make the entry above the element as 0. It will be more comfortable when giving you the operations on the row 2 and row 3. किंवा हे एलिमेंट जर 0 आणला असेल तर त्याच्या खालचा एलिमेंट 0 आणा. इथे 0 कोइन्सिडेंटली आलेलंच आहे, हे 0 आणून घ्या आणि मग पुढे सोडवलं तरी चालेल. ओके, लेट अस प्रोसीड. नाउ anyhow you have to convert it in terms of identity matrix. For that, let us do the operations on rows related to matrix A. We call it as first row elements, we call it as second row, we call it as third row. Whatever may be the changes will be made in row 1, row 2, row 3. जसे ऑपरेशन्स होतील तशी. आता बघा हे एलिमेंट 0 आणायचं आहे, त्यासाठी इथे एलिमेंट 0 दिसतंय. If I interchange R1 and R2, definitely this entry will be 0. एक एलिमेंट 0 मिळून जाईल. Now let us make this entry as 0 by interchanging row 1 and row 2. It is the most simple operation. Row 1 interchange with row 2. Since the interchange is taken in between R1 and R2, row 3 elements will be unchanged and disturbed. First row will be written as the second row will be written as first row. The elements will be -1, 1, 0, -1, 1, 0. The second row elements will be 2, 3, 1. Third row elements written as it is, that is -2, 4, 3. Get multiplied with A inverse is equated to. आता हा जो उजवीकडचा आयडेंटिटी मॅट्रिक्स आहे, हा पण जे ऑपरेशन्स आपण इकडे करणार तीच ऑपरेशन या आयडेंटिटी मॅट्रिक्स वर देणार. Therefore the first row 1, 0, 0 will be replaced with 0, 1, 0 because we are going to interchange R1 and R2. It will be 0, 1, 0. Second row will be 1, 0, 0. Third row will be obviously 0, 0, 1. आता आपण ऑपरेशन्स ऑन मॅट्रिसेस पहिल्यांदा शिकतोय. आता ही जी ऑपरेशन्स आहेत यामध्ये आपल्याला रो 1 आणि रो 2 हे पूर्णचे पूर्ण एलिमेंट घ्यायचे त्या रो मध्ये असलेले त्या ऑपरेशन साठी. It means R1 interchange with R2. It means ही R1 जी रो होती ती R1 रो R2 च्या साठी लिहिली आणि R2 ही रो R1 च्या साठी लिहिली. Now we have made this entry as 0. It will be more beneficial if I make this entry as 0. And to make this entry 0, I should use row 3. आणखी एक सोपा चेंज इथे दिसतोय पहा, किंवा एक सोपा ऑपरेशन इथे दिसतंय. असं ऑपरेशन की जेणेकरून हे एलिमेंट किंवा हे एलिमेंट आपल्याला लगेच 0 आणता येईल. पण त्याच्या पाठीमागे न लागता इन्स्टेड ऑफ दॅट आय ट्राय टू मेक दिस एंट्री as 0. The next simple operation will be carried for row 3. What the procedure is? The procedure is to make these lower column entry 0, so lower triangular element 0, upper triangular element 0. First row, third column entry as 0. Note down, if I add these two rows, any element position wise will be made 0. R2 plus R3 घेतलं तरी चालेल किंवा R3 plus R2 घेतलं तरी चालेल. Immediately you will get either this entry as 0 or this entry as 0. हे तर आपल्याला मिळणारच आहे. But it will be more beneficial if I take the change related to row 2 and row 3. Okay, let us perform the operation R2 plus R3. If someone has made the change as R3 plus R2, it will not make any difference. कारण यापैकी कुठल्याही एका एलिमेंट पोझिशनला आपल्याला 0 आणायचंच आहे. R3 plus R2 will give you the changes at row 3. It means row 1 and row 2 will be undisturbed, unchanged. The changes will be made in row 3. The changes will be made in row 3, but the operation we are going to use R3 plus R2. R3 plus R2, it means the row 3 elements will get added in row 2 elements, and whatever may be the changes will be made in row 3. लिहायचे कुठे ते सगळे चेंजेस रो 3 मध्ये. R3 plus R2 म्हणजे R3 रो 3 मधले सगळे एलिमेंट्स रो 2 मध्ये ऍड करायचे, पण कसे त्या त्या पोझिशनला असलेले. म्हणजे हे दोन एलिमेंट त्याच्यात ऍड होतील, हे त्याच्यात ऍड होतील आणि हे एकमेकात ऍड होतील. -2 plus 2 it is 0. 4 plus 3 it is 7. 3 plus 1 it is 4. Next it will be 0 plus 1 1. 0 plus 0 0 and 1 plus 0 it is 1. इथे पण एक एलिमेंट 0 आणायचं आहे, त्याचबरोबर इथे पण एक एलिमेंट 0 आणायचं आहे. आपण आपलं लॉजिक वापरून हे गणित सोडवायचं आहे. आपल्याला जर 0 आणायची असेल तर डेफिनेटली या रोचाच वापर करावा लागेल. म्हणजे कुठल्या? फर्स्ट रोचा. वी मेक द एंट्री 2 as 0 by using row 1 elements. काय करावं लागेल? या 2 ला 0 आणायचं असेल तर रो 1 मधला -1 वापरायचा आहे. 2 into -1 -2. If I add it to 2, definitely it will give you the answer as 0. Means if I perform R2 plus 2 times R1, the changes will be made in which row? Obviously the changes will be made in row 2. It means row 1 and row 3 elements will be unchanged, undisturbed. Let us do the operation R2 plus 2 times R1. The row is 1 0 1. आता second row सांगा. Second row will be R2, that is row 2 elements will be added in twice row 1 elements. It will be 2 plus 2 times -1, that is 2 minus 2, it is 0. 3 plus 2 times 1, is it obviously 5? 3 plus 2 times 1, that is 3 plus 2, it is 1. Next it will be 1 plus 2 times 0, is obviously 1. For this 1 plus 2 times 0, 1. 0 plus 2 times 1, it is 2. Both the entries are 0, definitely resultant will be 0. आता कुठला एलिमेंट 0 आणायचं आहे? हे एलिमेंट 0 आणायचं आहे, हे एलिमेंट 0 आणायचं आहे, त्याचबरोबर इथले एलिमेंट पण 0 आणायचं आहे. कुठाचा वापर कसा करायचा पहा, जरा विचार करा आणि मग ठरवा कुठलं ऑपरेशन घ्यायचं. You can make this entry as 0 by using row 3 elements. Row 3 elements are 0, 7, 4. याला जर 4 ने मल्टिप्लाय केलं आणि याच्यातून वजा केलं तर डेफिनेटली इट विल गिव्ह यू 0. इट मीन्स इफ I multiply by 4 and if I subtract it from 4, definitely 4 minus 4 will be 0. मग ते या पोझिशनला पण आणता येतं, या पोझिशनला पण आणता येतं. But we have to make this entry as 0. Definitely we perform the operation as 4 times R2 minus of R3. 4 times R2 minus R3 means the changes will be made in which row? Row 2. It means which are unchanged, undisturbed rows? Row 1 and row 3. Okay, let us write down that row 1 and row 3 unchanged rows, 0 1. The changes will be made in row 2. सांगा बदल कसे होणार आहेत? Row 2 elements will get multiplied with 4. We are going to subtract row 3 elements from it. Since both the entries are 0, obviously resultant will be 0. Now, 4 times R2 means 4 times 5. It is 20 minus 7, it is equals to 13. I repeat, 4 times 5 minus 7, it is 20 minus 7, it is 13. Obviously, without hesitation, write down it as 0 because we have made this operation in such a way that this entry will be 0. It is 4 times 1, 4 minus 4, it is equals to 0. तो फक्त राइट साइड मध्ये ते डेव्हलपमेंट करायचं बाकी आहे. 4 times R2, that is 4 times 1 minus 1, that is 4 minus 1, it is equals to 3. Aha, 4 times 1, 4 minus 1, it is 4 minus 1, 3. 4 to the 8 minus 0, it is equals to 8. Lastly, 4 times 0, 0 minus 1, it is equals to minus 1. आता आपण उत्तराकडे यायला बरोबर आहोत. Entry is to be made 0. This entry is to be made 0 as well as this entry is to be made 0. या दोन्ही एंट्री 0 आणायच्या तर वापर कोणाचा करायचा? रो 2 चाच करायचा, कारण ते सगळ्यात सोयीचं एलिमेंट आहे, ते सगळ्यात बेनिफिशियल एलिमेंट आहे. ओके, लेट अस डू द ऑपरेशन ऑन दिस सो दॅट इट विल गिव्ह यू द एंट्री ॲट दिस एलिमेंट ॲट 0, ॲट दिस पोझिशन ॲट 0. मला सांगा, या 1 ला 13 ने मल्टिप्लाय केलं आणि हे 13 त्याच्यातून सबट्रॅक्ट केले की डेफिनेटली इट विल गिव्ह यू द आन्सर ॲट 0. देयरफॉर लेट अस ऑपरेट रो 1 एलिमेंट्स multiplied by 13 subtracted with row 2 elements. It will be 13 times row 1 minus row 2 will give you the required answer or required development related to the matrix evaluation. Now we perform 13 times R1 minus R2. Since the changes will be made in row 1, row 2 and row 3 elements will be written as it is. Let us write down row 3 and row 2 elements as it is. Now the changes will be made in row 1. काय operation घ्यायचं आहे? 13 times R1 minus R2. 13 times R1 means row 1 elements will get multiplied with 13. We are going to subtract row 2 elements from it. It will be minus 1 into 13, minus 13, minus 0, it is minus 13. हे लिमिट 0 यावा असं तर डेव्हलपमेंट दिली आहे. It is 13 into 1 13, minus 13, 0. Since both the entries are 0, resultant is definitely 0. Now the changes will be made in row 1 to the right side matrix. What the operation is? 13 times row 1 minus row 2. 13 times 0, 0, minus 3, which is equals to minus 3. This will be the element. 13 times 1, 13, minus 8, it is equals to 5. One more element. It is 13 times 0, minus of minus 1, that is 13, into 0, 0, plus 1, it is equals to plus 1. आता कुठलं एलिमेंट 0 आणायचं आहे? हे एलिमेंट एकच राहिलं 0 आणायचं. तर मुलांना एक लक्षात येते का पहा, आपली डिटर्मिनंट व्हॅल्यू जी होती तीच तिथे डायगोनली यायला का? ती डायगोनली तेवढीच येणार आहे. पहा पुढच्या स्टेपला. Now since we have to make this entry as 0, obviously row 2 elements will be used. आता हे एलिमेंट 0 आणायचं कसं? तर याच दोन एलिमेंट वरून आपण पूर्वी सायमल्टेनियस इक्वेशन शिकलोय, त्याचाच तो वापर करायचा. याला 13 ने मल्टिप्लाय केलं, याला 7 ने मल्टिप्लाय केलं आणि ऑपरेशन दिलं तर डेफिनेटली 0 येणारच आहे. मीन्स द चेंजेस सिन्स टू बी मेड इन row 3, I should use 13 times row 3 minus 7 times row 2. It means the changes will be made in which row? Obviously in row 3. Okay, let us write down the final row 3 elements. Since both the entries are 0, resultant will be 0 because 13 times 0 minus 7 times 0 it is 0. We have made the operation in such a way that this entry will be 0. Without hesitation, write down it as 0 because 13 times 7 minus 7 times 13, obviously it will be equals to 0. One more element. 13 times 4 minus 7 times 0 is it will be just 13 into 4. It is equals to 50. One more element. 13 times 1 minus of minus plus 7, that is 13 plus 7, it is equals to 20. Look at that last row. Last row is divisible by 4. Therefore, let me operate 1 by 4 times row 3. So that you will get the change as 0. Now this should be divided by 4 because we are going to operate 1 by 4 times R3. 1 by 4 याला मल्टीप्लाय वापरला की ऑब्वियसली हे 0 0 13 multiplied by A inverse is equated to the matrix with elements minus 3 5 1 as it is. The second row is 3 8 minus 1 as it is. Now it will be multiplied by 1 by 4 so that it is minus 14 and it is 5. Look at the diagonal elements. These are minus 13, 13, 13. आपल्याला हे मॅट्रिक्स या 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1 ला कन्वर्ट करायचं होतं आणि मग त्याच्यासाठीची ऑपरेशनल स्टेप कुठली असेल? ऑब्वियसली 1 by 13 times R1, 1 by 13 times R2 and 1 by 13 times R3. पण असं केलं तर हे लिमिट 1 मिळेल का? नाही मिळणार, -1 मिळेल. Therefore, I should operate it with -1 by 13. 0 0. Second row will be 0 1 0. Third row will be 0 0 1 multiplied by A inverse is equated to the matrix with multiplier minus 1 by 13, 1 by 13 to row 1 and row 2, row 3 respectively. This will give you minus 3 by minus 13, that is 3 by 13. Secondly, it will be minus 5 by 13. It is minus 1 by 13. The second row elements will be, each element will get multiplied with 1 by 13, so that it is 3 by 13, 8 by 13, it is minus 1 by 13. Last row is again multiplied with 1 by 13, so that you get minus 2 by 13, minus 14 by 13, and it is 5 divided by 13. Now if you look at this last step, is it nothing but identity multiplied by A inverse? Is it nothing but A? This is the matrix A which we have given with elements 2, 3, 1, minus 1, 1, 0, minus 2, 4, 3, 2, 3, 1, minus 1, 1, 0, minus 2, 4, 3. First of all, we find out the determinant value. We check whether it is 0. We say A inverse exists. We use A into A inverse is equals to I, and then using the row transformation, we have got the inverse of a matrix as 1 by 13, 3 minus 5 minus 1, 3, 8 minus 1, minus 2, minus 14 and 5.